This may very well go down as the single most negative video I will ever post. Anybody who knows me knows that I am generally not a negative person. I like to see the positive side of things. Alright, I like to see the good in things and in people. But sometimes you gotta call a spade a spade. When something sucks, you have to flat out say that it sucks. You see in the video title, you know what this is about. Usopp sucks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This is not a video I plan to do. This is not a topic I wanted to discuss at length, but here we are. And this video actually came about in a very funny way because I'm currently working on a video that's ranking all the battles on Onigashima. Might as well get that cat out of the bag, right? And one of the mini battles that took place on that island is Nami and Usopp versus Page 1 and Ulti. That fight sucked. That fight is awful. That is one of the worst fights in One Piece, and I go in great length in that during that video, but I digress. So as I'm reviewing this fight and as I'm thinking about this fight, I realized Usopp contributed absolutely nothing in this fight. Nothing at all. Nami at least has the finishing blow on Ulti. Usopp doesn't have that. Usopp's best moment is shooting the Kibi Dangos to the gifters. That's it. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. And this is just the tip of the iceberg with Usopp. Since the time skip, really. I'm gonna get into all that, man, because wow. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. I do want to preface this rant with my saying that pre-time skip Usopp is one of my favorite characters in all of Shonen bar none. The way Usopp is handled before the time skip is nothing short of phenomenal. Honestly, I have to applaud Oda for this. Usopp was a coward, yes. Usopp was weak, yes. But his resolve and his bravery to see through the goal, to see through the victory, that's what made Usopp a great character. There are many instances pre-time skip of Usopp being terrified, but you know what he does? Usopp does what he needs to do. It may not be pretty, it may not be ideal, but Usopp gets the job done. Here's the thing. Usopp being a coward is not the issue. Usopp being weak is not the issue. There is a way to which those traits can be executed within the confines of the story that makes Usopp look like a semi-competent character. The issue is that post time skip, Usopp is severely lacking those moments where he shines through his cowardice. It's one thing to be a coward, but a coward's most defining moment is the very moment he pushes past that. He stands 10 toes down on his objective at hand. We don't really see that post time skip from Usopp. We haven't seen that in a while. Usopp's last notable feat was back in Dressrosa, where he unlocked observation haki and knocked out Sugar. This was a good moment. I'm not hating on that. I love that moment in Dressrosa. The issue, the problem at hand here, is that since then, what has Usopp done? What is Usopp's best moment since Dressrosa 8 years ago? In an arc where every single Straw Hat got to shine in some capacity. In an arc where many of the Straw Hats got power-ups. Why is it Usopp walks away from Wano Country with a 5 million berry bounty? $500 million. This guy got a 300 million berry bounty increase, and he didn't do a damn thing in the raid. Usopp was running around doing nothing. Usopp was just running around getting minutes in. Usopp was that guy on the basketball team who never touches the ball, but he somehow has 30 minutes of playtime, 40 minutes of playtime. Get out of here, bruh. One of my friends asked me if it were Usopp and Page 1, mano y mano, do I think the outcome would have been any different? And my answer is no. Usopp is losing to Hold'em. Hold'em is beating the out of Usopp. Usopp has showed me absolutely nothing post time skip that indicates that he is anywhere near the level to take down a headliner let alone one of the Toby Ropo. And this is where I have a bit of an issue with Oda's writing here, because Usopp has beating opponents he had no business beating without the brawn, without the strength. Okay, one of my favorite fights in the series, Usopp and Chopper versus Mr. Four and Miss Merry Christmas. This was a fight that didn't need any brawn. Usopp didn't have to go Super Saiyan, or he didn't have to bust out the Gomu Gomu no Red Rock or whatever the hell, right? Usopp and Chopper found a way to outsmart their opponents, and they won. Two executives of Baroque Works, and they won. There is no feasible excuse in the world as to why Usopp and Nami couldn't take down Page One and Ulti without the Big Mom shenanigans, without the old time shenanigans. These are two very capable members of the Straw Hat Pirates. Usopp has inventions for days. Usopp has all kinds of doohickeys, right? Where was any of this against Page One, against Ulti? Why is it Usopp, Nami too, Nami as well, but this is about Usopp. Usopp is the one who gets nothing. It's so baffling as somebody who loves Usopp, as somebody who fell in love with Usopp as a character during the Water 7 saga. To see what became of him in the Wano Country saga was heartbreaking, to say the least. There's no other way I can phrase it. Usopp, dead ass, looked like Ten Shinhan in this rating. Ten Shinhan sucks. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. But Ten Shinhan sucks, and that's who Usopp looks like. I'm not calling Usopp Krillin, because, man, Krillin can get down, okay? Usopp right now does not deserve the privilege of being compared to Krillin. Usopp, at this current point in time, is more akin to a parody of himself, a joke of the character he was before the time skip. And it's very sad. I don't enjoy feeling so negative about Usopp as a character, but nothing, let me not say nothing, very little since the time skip has painted Usopp in a favorable manner. And I get it, alright? Oda loves his gags, Oda loves his jokes. Usopp is a coward of the Straw Hat Pirates. Whenever there's something crazy going on, Usopp has to scream his damn head off like he's a little girl. I understand, but there should come a time where the time for gags is over, the time for jokes is over. And when it's time for a character to look serious, Oda usually delivers on this. I thought that Usopp's countless moments of cowardice in Wano during the Onigashima raid was building towards a big, impactful, climactic moment, and nothing. We got nothing. Hell, they could have taken the moment from Stampede and literally pasted it into Wano. The moment where Usopp is dragging Luffy's battered carcass to safety after he lost the Douglas bullet, and Usopp is pleading Luffy not to die. He's saying he can't die, not until he becomes the king of the pirates. And this hit me hard in the feels, man. And then later on in the same movie, Usopp contributes significantly in the final battle against Bullet. He shows that even small seedlings can do big damage. And that's not to say that Usopp is just a completely irredeemable garbage character. That's not what this is about. Like I said earlier in the video, I believe that Usopp is a great character pre-time skip. Usopp's overall characterization is nothing short of great. And there's still hope for him for the remainder of the series. I've seen this idea floating around, that maybe his Black Kabuto gets some sort of Devil Fruit power up, because we do know that weapons can be infused with Devil Fruit powers somehow. So that's an idea I've seen, and I'm not really against it, to be honest with you. And there's still Elbaf. I have no doubt in my mind that when we get to Elbaf, because we're going to Elbaf, there's no way Oda skips Elbaf. When we get to Elbaf, Oda is going to show his ass with Usopp's character in Elbaf, and it's going to be great. It's going to be peak fiction, and I can't wait to see that, because this heap of trash that we got in Onigashima is, hey man, Oda, if I ever see Oda in the streets, God bless this man's heart. Okay, Oda, I love you, bro, but I'm gonna smack you with the nearest bowling shoe for what you did to Usopp and Wano. You're a great man, you're a great Arthur, bro, but this is egregious even for you. So, Oda, if you're watching, if you see a 5'10" buff black man coming towards you, know it's me. And I'm doing it not out of hate, but out of love. For you, for the series you've crafted, and for Usopp as a character. Oh wow. I'm not gonna lie, this was incredibly cathartic. I needed this. I needed to get all of that out of my system. Usopp still sucks, but Usopp won't suck forever. Usopp can't suck forever. Usopp is gonna impress me, he's gonna impress you, he's gonna impress all of us, and we're gonna be singing Usopp's praises. The next time I make a video about Usopp, I don't want it to be bad. I don't want to have to sit in front of my screen and record a video where I'm ragging into Usopp, where I'm tearing Usopp apart like he's a delinquent teenage son. This brought me no joy. I didn't enjoy doing this. I mean, it felt kind of damn good, but I don't want to have to do this again. This is not something I enjoy doing. So Oda, please don't make me do this again, bro. Well, that's all. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Trust me, you are going to want to catch the content I got planned lined up. That being said, I will catch you good people on the flip side, man. Stay gold.